Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk. Back into the video today. I'm going to be doing my 2023 full NBA playoff bracket predictions. And let's get started. Can't wait. I've already done my first round predictions, which is done and posted. Go check that out. I'm going to kind of speed through my first round predictions, which I already did. But I want to go through my whole bracket. So, yeah, if you want to hear my, talk about it, why I think, what will happen, go watch that. But I'm going to be just going quick through and then get into the second round, semifinals and the conference finals and the NBA finals. So, yeah. All right. I have the Nuggets beating Minnesota in 6. I have Phoenix beating the Clippers in 6. I have the Warriors beating the Kings in 7. I have the Lakers beating the Grizzlies in 6. I have the Bucks beating the Heat in 5. I have the Cavs beating the Knicks in 5. I have the Sixers sweeping Brooklyn. I have the Celtics sweeping Atlanta. And there you go for the first round. Now I will talk about the rounds with moving on. Here are your matchups in the second round. Denver and Phoenix, Warriors and Lakers, and the Bucks and the Cavs, and then the Sixers and the Celtics. Let's go. All right, Nuggets, Suns. This is the series where I'm like, you got a great team in the Nuggets. You got a great team in the Suns. I think the better team is the Suns. I think the Suns. The thing is with this series is I think the Suns got the better team, but I'm just, like Jokic matched up against DeAndre Ayton. I don't know. I think that should be an interesting matchup. But I think the Suns take care of business in this series. I don't think it's going to be hard. I don't see them. I think this is a 7-game series. I think the Suns lose game 1. I think Denver takes game 1. Phoenix takes game 2. It takes game 2. Again, takes game 3. I think Denver takes game 4 in Phoenix. And then I think game 5 goes to Phoenix. Game 6 goes to Denver. And game 7 goes to Phoenix. And Phoenix moves on to the Western Conference Finals to either move on and play either the Warriors or the Lakers, which would be a definitely interesting Western Conference Finals. I'm moving on to the Warriors-Lakers. This is a series where I got to go with the Lakers because the Lakers' size advantage. If you look at it, I mean, the Warriors, their biggest guy on the court is Draymond or Wiggins, right? Or Kevin Looney. Lakers got Anthony Davis, LeBron James, potentially Mo Bamba back. And a bunch of other, Jared Vanderbilt. They were way oversized. And in this series, I think the Warriors would definitely give the Lakers some trouble. But I do think the Lakers take care of the series. I'm going to go over game after game. I think the Warriors take game 1 at home and take care of business at home. They're a great home team. I think the Lakers take care of game 2 in a really close battle, especially because the Warriors are such a good home basketball team. I think the Lakers take game 2. I think the Warriors win game 4. I think the Lakers finish. I think the Lakers, of course, I think the Lakers win game 5. No, game 5 would be in Golden State. So I think the Lakers lose game 5. And it's 3-2. Warriors have a 3-2 lead, looking like we're going back to the Western Conference Finals. And then I got the Lakers coming back and winning the final 2 games and beating the Warriors in 7. So you got 2 7-game series in the Western Conference. So that's quite of an ending in the Western Conference, as you got the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns and the Western Conference Finals, a 4 seed and a 7 seed. Both teams made big moves at the deadline. Lakers adding in D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, and a little bit Mo Bamba. Phoenix adding in Kevin Durant, huge there. So both teams before the trade deadline were two teams that probably weren't expected to make the finals. The Suns, they were, going to be a good team to potentially, potentially in the Western Conference. But I think with the current team they had before Kevin Durant, I don't think anybody thought they would be in the Western Conference Finals. But they got a great team with Kevin Durant. And, yeah. So Phoenix and LA in the Western Conference Finals. Get in the East. I love the Cavaliers before I say this, but I think the Bucks take care of business in this series. I think Giannis is excellent in this series. I think the Bucks win the first two. I think the Cavs win Game 3 in Cleveland. Then I think the Bucks win the next two games and win this series in 5 against Cleveland. It's going to be a tough series loss for the Cavs, but I think they'll bounce back. Then Philly and Boston. This is a really hard series for me, but I do think Boston will take care of business in 7 games. I think Boston wins Game 1. I think Philly wins Game 2. I think Philly wins Game 3. Boston wins Game 4. Boston wins Game 5. Boston wins Game 5, and then Philly wins. No, and then I got Boston closing out the series in 6. So I have Boston winning this series in 6 over Philadelphia. And moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Milwaukee Bucks. So in that case, you got the Lakers and the Suns in the Western Conference Finals. And you got the Bucks and the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Lakers Suns, this is such a hard series for me. LeBron potentially going back to the NBA Finals, winning his 5th ring. Is that going to happen for LeBron? Kevin Durant and the Suns, they're the team that's viewed to, just really, go for it all this year and win the championship. It's very hard to, decide who's going to win this series. I think it's going to be an amazing series. But going through it all, I got the Suns. Well, the Suns would start off with home court advantage. I think Suns take care of Game 1. I think the Suns win Game 2. Now starting off, Kevin Durant playing good basketball, Booker's playing good basketball. They're doing good in this series. But then I got the Lakers winning their 2 games at home, and the series is tied up at 2. And then I think Phoenix wins Game 5 in Phoenix, and then going to LA, looking like LA cuts in this one to Game 7, and then I think the Lakers play a great game, close game down to the end. I think Kevin Durant becomes clutch KD, like we saw the Warriors against the Cavs in those finals, and I think KD shows out in a Game 6, and the Suns move on to the NBA Finals with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. So there you go. Then the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. I love the Boston Celtics, but I got the Milwaukee Bucks winning this series. I got the Bucks winning Game 1. I got the Celtics winning Game 2. I have the Bucks winning Game 3. Boston winning Game 4. I have Boston losing Game 5 to Milwaukee. And then I have Milwaukee taking care of Game 6 and beating Boston in 6 games. And moving on to the NBA Finals, where you see a 2020-21 NBA Finals rematch with the Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks. Both teams have changed quite a bit. I mean, Bucks have added in different pieces like Jay Crowder and a couple other pieces. The Suns have added in a huge piece with Kevin Durant. But I got the Suns getting their revenge on the Bucks. It took the Bucks 6 games to beat the Suns in the 2021 finals. But I think that it's going to take the Suns 7 games in this series. I think we're going to see the first Game 7 since that Cavs-Warriors Game 7 in 15-16, with the huge Kyrie shot and the huge LeBron block. We haven't seen a Game 7 in, 7 years, and I think we're going to have the first Game 7 in the NBA Finals since 2016. I think the Bucks win Game 1. I think the Suns win Game 2. I think the Bucks win Game 3, and the Suns win the next 2 games, Game 4 and Game 5. I think the Bucks win Game 6, send it to 7, where the Bucks at home, Suns take care of business and beat the Bucks on the road. I think the Suns beat the Bucks in the NBA Finals, and Kevin Durant is a champion for the 3rd time in his career. Now, Finals MVP, I think Booker plays great in the series, but I'm giving it to KD. I think he gets his third Finals MVP, his third NBA championship. I think the Suns win it all. You guys, what are your thoughts on my predictions? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Give me your predictions, and peace out.